Hello everybody and welcome to Rosie's Tips. It's the evening here, so it's quiet after dinner. I'm using actually the kitchen light because I don't have the natural light coming from the window, so there might be a lot of glare and it's probably not as clear, but I wanted to take advantage and show you guys how I make my green juice and also explain to you about the Vert. This is the juicer that I'm using and why I'm using this one and how it makes the green juice. So first I'm going to start by talking about the green juice and its nutrients. The green juice is, at least the one I make, you could actually make any type of green juice that you desire and put in the vegetables and the fruits that you like. As long as they're like juicy fruits, you could do apples, and apples work, orange, dense fruits like apples works, but in this one, strawberries and mangoes doesn't work. I think it might work with the fast juicers. So first I'm going to let's talk about the juicer. This is the Vert. The Vert is very kind of expensive. I would say about 300 and something. I have the 450. I think it's the 400 something. Anyway, yeah, I think it's the 450. I'm not sure, but it's a slow juicer. That's what it is. And the slow juicers are a little bit slow. They're not as fast as like the fast juicers. The fast juicers are less expensive, anywhere from 50 to 100 and something and higher depending, which I'm planning to get because I need a fast juicer too. But the reason I purchased the slow juicer first is because this slow juicer juices all the juice out of dark greens like kale, spinach, cilantro, and those kind of dark greens that your body needs to absorb all the nutrients. And the reason we use slow juicers and we do green juices is because our intestines are not, when we eat and we chew our food, we cannot chew it. It would take us forever to chew it so fine, almost liquefied. So our intestines could pull the vitamins and the nutrients out of the food, therefore taking it to the cells. Cells take it to the blood, and the blood takes it to the rest of the body and to the lymphatic system in our body to give us those vitamins and those nutrients. So therefore, juicing helps our stomach and our colon and our body absorb those nutrients and those vitamins so we could feel healthy. And what I noticed when I started eating raw fruits and vegetables, when I started juicing and those nutrients were absorbing, the cravings went away, like for red meat and chicken and cooked foods. At first I thought I was gonna be like really hard and I was gonna not be able to resist those cravings, but I was surprised and I was shocked that because of the vitamins that my body is taking and absorbing, there is no cravings. There's no cravings for those foods, and I was like shocked. So that's why I continued doing it. I actually just did it at first for a little bit. I wasn't planning on going this long, but I just kind of like, it made me feel amazing. I noticed a difference in my energy, the weight loss, the vitamins and the nutrients that my body was absorbing, the energy I had, and how much I could eat. I was never hungry anymore. Those diets that I used to be in, I was like, oh, I'm starving, I'm hungry. I don't feel that because I could eat as much as I want and I won't gain weight. So that's why I love the Vert, because it does that. The slow juicer, and it doesn't have to be an Vert. It could be a Heron, I think there's Rebel, there's all kinds of brands that have slow juicers. I just kind of did my research and I kind of like the Vert. And it's really simple. It comes in pieces. So the top one is this one where you pour everything through the spout. It has the little screw inside the middle. And this is what turns around and it crushes all the vegetables and the fruits. And this little thing spins around in there. And as it's crushing it, these have little like holes, like a colander. And as it's pushing, that screw is pushing all the juice out to the sides. And it comes out through here. And this side of the juicer, I don't know if you can see that, that side is where all the pulp comes out. And I'll show you in a minute how to use it. And so it's easy to clean. You just take 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, because this comes out. You take these pieces out and you wash them. But what I like to do is after using it, I run water through it, and you could like pre-wash it, and it washes very well. So this is how you assemble it. You just put your little screw in there. The little lid comes here. Very easy. I think it's easy to wash and easy to use. That's why I like it. So I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to show you how to use it. But before we start using it, I wanted to show you I already pre-made some green juice. Now you think green juice, oh yucky, it's green, it's vegetable juice. No, it's so sweet. It has the kale, and it has the celery, and it has the lemon and the ginger and grapes. So I use grapes. I could use grapes, I could use oranges, I could use apples, I could use any type of juicy sweet fruit too. Like I said, out of the dense fruits, I think the apples is probably the one that I do use the most. And it tastes so delicious. It's sweet. And you could do it with spinach. It doesn't have to be kale. Sometimes I put cilantro, because cilantro is a detoxifier. It actually helps eliminate and extract the metals in your body. And when I say metals, I'm talking about deodorant, metals in your deodorant, in your lotions, in your daily things that we use, in the air, any type of metals in cookware, aluminum cookware, you get those metals in your body. The cilantro is a detoxifier, so I like to make cilantro juices as well. But my normal green juice for almost every day, I kind of take a break. Probably I do it 4 times, my husband and I. And for 2 or 3 days, maybe 2, we don't drink it. But let me tell you, on the second day, my husband's like, where's my green juice? I need my green juice. Because he fell in love with it. It's his pre-workout. He got rid of all his protein drinks, his powders, everything that he used to use for workouts before working out. He totally got rid of it, because when I started giving him all this, he was like so surprised at the energy level and how good he felt, and how he doesn't have that down after he takes all those things. And he just continued to want to drink the green juice. He just loves it. So basically, I use kale. Kale, or like I said, spinach. Kale is a perfect food. Yes, it is. It has iron in it. It has vitamin K. It has all kinds of minerals and vitamins that help you with your brain. It's almost like a brain food too, as well as like a whole healthy food in itself. It helps with Alzheimer's. It helps with memory. This is in the Greek ancient gods. They used to call this like the perfect green. And celery. Celery is amazing. It has a lot of water content, but it has potassium. It has a lot of folic acid, I think, and also kale, things that our body needs. Kale also has vitamin C, by the way. It just has tons of vitamins that our body, when I say tons, I mean a lot. I don't mean like literally tons. It has vitamins and minerals that our body uses. Celery is amazing. Celery kind of like a cleanser. It cleanses the kidneys, it cleanses the liver, it's a body cleanser, and it also is savory. It's like salty. So it's kind of like what keeps the water in our body for that we need because of the salt in it, but at the same time hydrating us. Now, grapes. What can I say? It's the perfect food too because it's the food of gods. In the ancient times, the gods, or the Greek gods, ate the grapes. That's what they in the ancient Egyptian gods or whatever they were, this was a perfect food for them because it was so sweet and so juicy, and they really ate a lot of that. Lemon. Oh, I love lemon. Lemon is a detoxifier too, and it has a lot of vitamin C. So, and it cleans out the kidney and the liver as well. So lemon is and it's a brain food too, believe it or not. Ginger. Oh, ginger. What can I say about ginger? Ginger is just also helps fight diseases. Also kale. All this is really good for anti-cancer. Actually, this juice they call it an anti-cancer juice because it fights cancer. It prevents cancer. It helps us not get cancer in our intestines and in our body. It takes it to the lymphatic. This green juice is absorbed and it goes to our lymphatic system so we don't get lymphatic cancer. It's believed to help us a lot. Excuse me, I got a little ant there. It's believed to help us a lot with diseases, to fight diseases. And to prevent diseases. To fight diseases and prevent diseases. So that's why we green juice. And I'm going to tell you, each bowl is about 3 cups. So this is the green juice that I already made this one time. So my husband drinks this one, so now I'm going to do the one I drink. So yes, it's a lot of fruit. And you say, that's pretty expensive. So this is a whole, 3 cups is 1 bunch of celery. So, and then the kale is 3 cups of kale. I get my kale really inexpensive and cheap at the farmer's market. Celery in the grocery store is about $1.60, $1 something. I get it at the farmer's market for 99 cents. So I could buy 6, 7, 8 stalks of celery and they'll last me the whole week. Grapes, very inexpensive at the farmer's markets. Lemons as well. If I go to the grocery store, I get 3 lemons for $1. If I go to the farmer's market, I get 5 for $1. So, and I try to do organic as much as I can. So, if you're in your neighborhood, look for a farmer's market. Look for places where you could go and buy organic and buy inexpensive. I actually heard that Las Vegas, because I have friends that live out there, at the dollar store they have organic strawberries for $1 because they're season right now. Do your research around your neighborhood. Try to find out where you have farmers markets, local co-ops, where you could get affordable food. I avoid the grocery store as much as I can. I mean, I go there and I buy whatever I need in a pinch. And if I didn't find it at the farmer's market or an herb or something, but I avoid them as much as I can because you do go broke at the grocery store. And I would not be able to eat like this if I didn't have a couple of farmers markets around me to choose from and to go. So please try to eat as healthy and as fresh as you can. Eat whole foods in their form and be healthy and enjoy it. So let's get this, I'm going to show you how to use the Omega Vert. And again, you can get a fast juicer and you don't have to do this in the fast juicer. And I'm planning on getting a fast juicer because in the morning before going to work, I don't have time to do the slow juicing. But the only difference between the fast juicer is that they don't juice the dark greens very well. They juice them, but they don't extract all of the juice out of it, and that's the only difference. And also the slow juicer, you need to dice the celery, and the fast juicer, you could put the whole stalks like that, one after another. But the slow juicer, the stringy part of the celery gets stuck in there, so you have to dice it so it doesn't get stuck in the slow juicer. So there's pros and cons. The fast juicer, you could do everything fast, but it won't extract the total nutrients out of this completely, but it does, it gets them out. And then the slow juicer, it's like the celery gets stuck in it and you have to dice, and so that's extra work. So I'm planning on getting a fast juicer, so those days that I don't have time to do this, or I always make my green juice in the evening and I refrigerate it for the next day. So let me show you. So the Omega Vert, this is a pulp from the juice earlier. So all this makes this pulp. And taste your green juice when you make it. If it's not sweet enough, add more fruit, so it could be drinkable for your palate, you know, so your palate could enjoy it more. So it comes with these two little canisters. This one, of course, for the pulp, and this one comes with a little strainer. The strainer strains your juice for you, so it's so clean when you drink it. You don't have like chunks of anything or any type of pulp if anything goes through. So I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I'm going to show you how easy it is. So it's going to be a little noisy, so bear with me. So I want you to see how it does the greens first. And you have to alternate your fruit. Don't just keep putting one type of fruit. So I'll put the kale, and just to help the juicer along, I could put some grapes in there. And these grapes have seeds, so the juicer could handle little seeds. It's no problem. So I don't know if you could see, but probably not that well, but it's coming along. The dark greens are coming out. What helps the dark green too is when I do some celery. So you see what I mean when it's a slow juicer? So you have to kind of give it time for it to work. As for a fast juicer, you could just zoom, put everything in there, and it just blasts everything out. So this is how the slow juicer works. I love it because, like I said, it really extracts all the nutrients and vitamins out of the dark greens. But I definitely need a fast juicer, and they're like 100 and something, under 100 as well. I'm not gonna get an expensive one because this one is expensive. I think it's 300 and something, but if you go to Bath & Beyond and use your coupon, you get 20% off of that, which is awesome. And what I like about Bed Bath & Beyond is when you take something to return it, they don't give you a hard time. They just take it and you could return whatever you are trying to return. So you see how dark that juice is? That's pretty good. That's pretty drinkable. So I'm going to show you guys how I store it for the next day. So give me a second. I could leave the camera. Okay. So I have these jars. I buy them at Hobby Lobby, and I get them for about $3. Take your 40% off coupon and you'll get it for $2 something, which is not expensive at all. Move this back, and what I do, I'll put the green juice in there, and I fill it up. It's just showing you guys what I do, and then I cover it and I store it in the refrigerator, and in the morning we just get up and we grab our green juice. fresher is always better to drink your green juice the same day. But you know, if you work and you have to get up in the morning to go to work, you don't have time to do all this and prep and do this. So I like to have the juices already so we could just grab them, drink them, and go to work with no problem. And then I'll just do the juicing in the evening again. If I had a fast juicer, I wouldn't have to dice or prep. I just grab everything, throw it in there, boom, make my juice, and go out. So I am planning on getting it eventually, but for now, I am really, really enjoying my Omega Vert and enjoying the fact that this juicer is extracting every mineral out of my dark greens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it took so long, but I like to explain everything about the juicers and also why you need to eat all your greens and how to make a green juice. And I'll try to make other type of juices too and make some videos as well, because I don't just drink the green juice, I drink other juices too. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, please subscribe and give me a like. I would appreciate it, and I'll try to keep bringing some tips on how to eat healthy and how to work out, and easy tips to make your life easy. Thank you.